Welcome back to the Gigabyte Esports Land, and we're having a special interview here. Jorosar, how are you doing today, buddy?
I'm not too bad, thank you. I actually didn't sleep that well last night.
Yeah, it was a rough sleep. We got home late. We went to Denny's, but I'm interviewing you, man.
Denny's was good.
Denny's was good. That was good food.
It was tasty.
It was
totally
tasty.
worth
Great
it.
surface, too, man. The Denny's here by Cal Poly. Good job. But Jorosar, now, a lot of people who don't know you, I mean, you're a Play-M guy. You've done a lot of other things, though. You did the Best of 31 Cats, QXE. You've done a couple other events like that as well. You've done a little bit of DreamHack. For those of you who don't know, how did you get started casting?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Keep it simple.
I'll keep it simple, but it's not a short story.
Okay.
I got started casting in around October of last year, so I haven't actually been casting that long. And I decided to initially try casting some stuff for YouTube. Actually, I distinctly remember one of the players I originally casted was actually at this tournament, and still is. Gosu Huangxin versus Complexity's Trimaster. Because I was casting Trimaster's run, that run he did through the MLG Open bracket, where he beat Huangxin, beat Jinro, and a couple other notable players as well. So I was casting those, and I was also fairly good sort of acquaintances, if you like, with QXE at the time, because I was following his progress through Korea, and I was watching the GSL a lot, because in London, it's useful to wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning and watch GSL instead of stay up till silly o'clock at night here in LA to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
So I was watching a lot of that, and he was organizing the Best of 31 with Cats.
Oh.
And at that point, I was like, so you don't have a caster for that? And he goes, no. I was like, well, would you like one? And he goes, oh, maybe. And I ended up casting that. Ironically, that was purely from a casting perspective, arguably a decision I would regret.
Yeah.
9.5 hours of solo casting, and we had stuff like proxy hatches on blistering sands. It was weird,
crazy.
but it was lots of fun. And after that, interesting marathon cast, Playhem picked me up.
Yeah.
Been casting for Playhem now since the end of December. And I've recently been very, very fortunate to be able to do a decent number of live gigs. I did I-45 over in the UK, of course the UK's biggest event, which Dignitas Bling won convincingly. And then off of that, I had DreamHack Community Casting, and I'm now over here. I won the IPL 5 Caster Search competition, so I'll be doing their qualifiers for IPL 5 Finals. I went to San Francisco to cast a little bit at the IPL studio, and then came down to MLG to cast that last weekend, and now I'm at GESL. So it's been a really, really crazy fast roller coaster ride over the last month or two, where it's just been live event after live event, but it's been a lot of fun. I wouldn't have it any other way. Well,
let's talk about this event. How are you enjoying it? You've been casting a lot. We've cast a couple times together. How are you enjoying the event, the staff, everything here?
This event has been nothing short of eye-opening. I mean, after MLG last weekend, it's great to sort of come over here and be like, wow, this is a really nice grassroots esports event. The players are all very sincere, absolutely lovely people. They're mingling with the fans. They're just sort of walking around, chilling out. The production staff are absolutely amazing. I haven't seen a team of people work this hard. They are all volunteers.
Some of them slept here overnight on these couches and chairs, man.
They've worked so hard to get this put together. I don't think
it's ridiculous.
It's so difficult watching the stream to understand what's happening right now. I have the camera in front of me. Boxes for raffle giveaways are everywhere. We see the computer boxes are over there. People are working hard over there at other desks. There's
so many volunteers
everywhere. Everyone
so many volunteers
is working so hard at this event to make sure everything runs well, and I'm so appreciative of them as well. I love the grassroots feel of this event more than anything else. It feels great.
Feels great. Now, we're going to go a little bit off topic here. We're going to go into a probably more interesting topic for all of our StarCraft viewers.
Uh-oh.
How did you get into DDR?
Someone's going to be pasting that in stream chat in 3, 2, 1. Ghost Claw's already on it, I think. But I was born and raised in Hong Kong. And there was a very big...
Can't tell.
No, absolutely not. I do all casting like this. It's no problem. No problem. But there's a massive arcade culture in Hong Kong. So growing up, lots of people went to arcades. There were actually huge net cafes, and we're talking like PC Bang and Korea-style net cafes. Sadly, they don't have them anymore, but there used to be like 200 to 300 computers per net cafe, and you would get some seriously good tournaments going on there back when I used to play Counter-Strike. And typically, after you finish at a net cafe, you would go to the arcade and hang out with your friends and have a good time. And back then, competitive sort of arcade gaming was really big. Like, DDR was just one of many games. You had Beat Mania, Drum Mania, Even shooting games, Time Crisis and stuff like that got really, really competitive. And you want to do speed runs of that.
China, man,
like
crazy.
It's crazy, man. And for a while, I actually had a DDR coach who was ranked number 3 in Asia on the internet ranking on the DDR machines. This was a long time ago, guys. This was back when I was about 14. So I played DDR quite a lot, and I got pretty good. And I stopped playing, I would say, just before the last 2 years of high school. So I stopped playing when I was about 16, which is why I know a lot of the old songs, but none of the new ones. And I basically haven't played since, but it's not really something you forget in a heartbeat. So I suspect something like that might have been what led to the video being leaked of me playing Bling at I-45. Although I do stress, at the time that video was taken, none of us had any idea that Team Dignitas actually put the camera on top of the machine. So none of us knew it was actually being recorded.
Well, let's talk about Bling. He is, one of the best European Protossers, arguably
Absolutely.
one of the best Protossers in the world.
Very much so.
How does he scale when it comes to going to DDR, though? Is he top 200 in Europe, you think?
Ooh. He was probably top 200 at the event I was attending.
Okay.
Probably top 200 there.
How many people were there?
About 20,000.
Oh,
well,
wow.
20,000? No, hold on.
That's a lot.
Okay, not that many.
Maybe 2,000.
Just under 5,000.
Just under 5,000?
Yeah.
Top 200 Bling, congratulations. So,
yeah, not bad, man. Pretty good. That's GM.
Okay.
So, yeah, good stuff.
All right, so let's go back to StarCraft. What race do you play, bud?
I play Terran.
What rank?
What rank?
Or what league?
What league?
Yeah, league.
League of Legends.
No, that's not game.
No. Me, Copper.
Copper. Wow.
I've been upgraded from Plastic.
Plastic. Nice.
Pretty good.
Nice. What's your favorite unit in the game?
Oh. I would have to say... I'd have to say the Raven, actually. A little bit underused, really versatile. When you get ahead enough in a game and you can employ really wacky strategies, Mass Hunter Seeker Missile, lots of fun. You don't get to do it very often, but when you do, it feels glorious.
Now over here, we have the pool play opened up. You can see who our top 4 is.
We do indeed.
I believe Anori just beat Axlive 2-0, so he's moving on now. We have still most of the round of 16 still left, though.
Yep.
Who's your pick to take this tournament?
Oh.
And it's a hard one.
My pick to take this... Well, after seeing Inori take apart Axlav in a PvP...
And he hasn't dropped a single map this entire
That is something I did not know before that set as well. I had no idea... I didn't cast Inori's games yesterday, so I had no idea that he hasn't even dropped a single map.
So well.
He's been playing... Inori is my dark horse of the tournament. We haven't been hyping him up and talking him up.
That is a good dark horse. I actually like that. It's a surprising one, but it actually is a good dark horse.
I am actually... My head says Violet. My heart says Monster or Inori.
Okay.
That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, well, anything else you want to say to all the lovely viewers watching this lovely interview?
Definitely. Thank you guys so much for... In fact, thank everyone, first of all, who got me here. I really appreciate it. It's been a very interesting road the last 3 or 4 months, and I hope I've been able to perform for you at the events that I've been casting at. MLG was an amazing experience, and this, completely different and just as amazing as well. So I look forward to doing more of that in the future. You can follow me on Twitter. I am at Jorosar, which is also my Facebook fan page, and an extra shout-out as well to all the production staff here at the GESL, who have been working tirelessly. We saw some of them asleep on the couches on our way in this morning. This is how much these guys mean to the event and how much heart they have in esports. So I can't thank them enough. It's great seeing us on stage and everything, but it's all the people off camera that really make this event what it is, and I just want to give a especially heartfelt thanks to them.
Well, there we go from Jorosar, guys. We're going to go back to the commercial break. When we get back, it'll be Axeltoth and Azael casting our next matchup on this stream, on Stream A. I believe Golden versus Tails is still going on, and after that it'll be...
that's a long time.
Yeah, they went to Game 3, and then after that it'll be Monster versus the Muslim, cast by myself and Gwyn.
That's going to be fun, man. That's going to be
fun. So tune into all the streams. There will be more interviews like this. I believe we're getting an interview with Ghost Claw after the next set.
That's going to be an interesting one.
That's going to be a good one. But thank you for tuning into the Gigabyte Esports Land. This has been Jorosar, like he said, at Jorosar on Twitter. We'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned.